Hello, Scorpio. This is Keziah with High Priestess Key 333. Okay, coming to do your energy read, family. All right. So if you're new here to the channel, welcome. I appreciate you for being here. Let's get into your energy reading. I just did the universal laws, which I'm doing that coordinates with the spiritual astrology, which is your zodiac, right? So if you want to know what universal law is connected to you, is the law of perpetual transmutation energy for Scorpios. Okay, and I go more into depth with it on Patreon, in the show or video or episodes that I'm getting ready to start over there. So if you want to learn more in reference of spiritual astrology and universal laws, and then we'll get into the planetary alignment as well down the line, please come and join me over on Patreon. Okay, the Patreon is all in the cards though. Okay, it's not High Priestess Key. Okay, so I'll put it in the description box. I guess I need to start putting it in the description box. Okay, but Scorpio, let's get into the energy that you need to know about, or any answers or messages or anything that the ancestors want you to know at this time for my Scorpios. Scorpios could be sun, moon, or rising for you. Wherever it fits in your placements, you may have some messages in this reading. All right, so let's see what it is that my Scorps need to know, ancestors. Scorpios, ancestors, sun, moon, rising Scorpios. What is it that you want them to know for my Scorps? Thank you, ancestors. All right, Scorps. Okay. All right, so you got some very distinct messages that are here. You definitely have some things that are changing, some wheels that are turning, honey. I like it, Scorps. Okay. What I am seeing is that the ancestors is showing in being inspired, not inspired. Your law of vibrations is you being successful, right? So the ancestors is saying some of my Scorpios, or a lot of my Scorpios, this may resonate with where you're turning within. Maybe you're doing more meditation, or maybe you're trying to change something in your life, and you feel like, I got to do what I got to do. I got to change some things. I got to shift some things. Even your mother relationship with your mother, you as a mother, there's something changing. I'm also seeing that you're trying to maybe change some things around some type of court situation, law situation, could be judicial system that you're trying to, change something. It looks like it's a marriage or some type of love situation, could even be a divorce, Scorpio. Okay. But I'm seeing it's here in reference of some type of love situation that it's attached to a law, right? Some type of legal situation. I'm also seeing, if you have Virgo in your chart, if you have Aquarius in your chart, this may be resonate with you as well, or stronger, right? If you're a Scorpio with those signs in your chart. I'm definitely seeing some things here about the law of cause and effect. Is the ancestors is showing that there is some things that are changing for you at this time, and the ancestors is shining their light down on you. Okay, the light is being shined down on you. It's kind of like as if you have changed some things, where it's like, okay, you may have once had, maybe you were cheating, right? Just to say, right? Maybe you was cheating, and maybe you've decided now that you're gonna, move with integrity now. You're no longer wanting to do the past things that you used to do. Maybe there was life secrets, or there was some type of deception with, a man, or even with your family, right? The ancestors is showing that's here. Okay. It's definitely some things that are going to be, the ancestors is definitely the things that you've sacrificed in the past. Okay. There's some type of reciprocity coming back towards you for that. Okay, I'm seeing that the things that you sacrifice. And also you have the lot here in reference of law of cause and effect around your children. So I don't know if something that you cause that affect your child, or that there's something that your children is affecting that's causing something to happen to you right now, but it's definitely like some type of karmic situation around your children in the law of cause and effect. And in the law of inspired actions, the ancestors want you to understand that everything is all relative right now, Scorpios, okay, for you. So that means you're supposed to learn a lesson right now, because everything is going to be relative in your life to how things play out right now, okay, especially when it comes in the segment of love, relationships, okay, marriage, self-elevation, okay. Ancestors want you to know right now, if you operate out of integrity and be inspired to operate out of integrity, that you will have an increase in your spiritual abundance as well as financial abundance, okay. And the ancestors want you right now to work with cinnamon and ginger, okay, and utilize the crystal citrine, okay, when you're working with things and in your every day to day. Even carry a citrine to usher in positive energy, in your relationships. And also citrine is known for multiple things: abundance, your thoughts, positive thoughts. It's used for a lot. So citrine is here, and the ancestors want you to utilize cinnamon and ginger, okay. I'm also seeing something here about yaba mate. So you can utilize the herb yaba mate. Look and see how it's beneficial to you, and that's what you should be utilizing right now in reference of what you're inspired to do, Scorpio. Okay, that's for you specifically. And ancestors want you to operate out of integrity in everything you do right now, because the ancestors is working some things in your favor that are karmic, that are coming back around. So you may have done some karmic things, but it's like you've paid a debt for it in reference of something that you may have done, because the essence is showing you've endured a lot of things. You still have a lot of healing to do, because I'm seeing a lot of shadow self type stuff here. You need to still be doing your shadow work of what you have endured, hidden things, suppressed energy, deception that you've been through. Ancestors want you to know the pain and the suffering, even around your children. It could be around a female child, daughter, something of that sort, okay? Family members or whatever. Ancestors said that trauma, those emotional secrets and things like that, you still have to heal from that, Scorpio. It's a lot of healing, it's a lot of emotions and things that you still need to tap into, okay? So do your shadow work, okay? Ancestors want you to know to be careful of your respiratory system, your lungs right now, okay? Don't do any smoking, no drinking, just try to stay away from that, alcohol and drugs and stuff like that, because that could also be something that's in your shadow that you could be dealing with or you have endured, Scorpio, okay? Because I'm seeing that here too. Right now, I'm seeing a lot here in reference of the things that you've also endured, in reference of people maybe taking your items, or invasion of your privacy of some sort, where people have, done something to you and been all up in your area, all in your home, all in your space, right? And you've endured that, and the ancestors is showing some things is about to change with that too. Also in the law of things that are changing your luck. Now, I don't like to say luck, but your prosperity, okay, because I have the Jupiter energy here, so it's some expansion in reference of your change. Definitely ancestors want you to know to continue to be the humanitarian, help others, and that energy is coming back to you. That's why the ancestors is giving you a lot about what you put out is what you're going to get back seriously, okay? The ancestors is saying there's a intervention coming in reference of love and in reference of your finances. But let's clarify the spread. Ancestors want you guys to know, don't allow lust to take over in reference of the things that's changing in your life. Like if somebody tries to come back and change something in your life, and it's like an old lover, don't allow lust to take over, because it's something that you're trying to, you want love, and it's like, okay, he's back, so let me change what I'm doing because I'm lusting after this person. No, don't do that, okay? And sister said, don't lust after others, all right? Because it'll mess up what you got going on, all right? Now, the clarity on the spread, let me see what's happening here. Yeah, Instance is saying some of you Scorpios is getting ready to come amongst some type of financial blessing, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, Instance is getting ready to bless you where things may have been very uncomfortable. You could be getting a foreign car. You could be going on a foreign trip to a foreign location somewhere, because Instance is getting ready to bless you in some shape, form, or fashion. And it's because of the success that you have. You may also have some type of promotion action or something like that, where before you was restricted, like it was something that you even may have had to put boundaries up around this situation. But it looks like ancestors is shifting something here now, okay? Because I also have some energy here around your finances, about, you know, your internal vibrations. As long as you vibrating high, the ancestors is like the wealth is coming in. And some of you are working hard for, you know, being successful in your work. Ancestors that continue to do your prayers, your meditation, Scorpios, okay, and continue to spiritually grow and put your protection up when it comes to your finances as well, okay? Because others could be trying to come at you all which ways. That's probably why the ancestors want you to do work with the cinnamon, because cinnamon is also about abundance, and ginger could be in reference of your health as well, okay? But you can do many things with ginger. I also have citrine again for you. So ancestors is definitely sticking that citrine out for you guys. So definitely work with citrine, okay? And so just want you to know to just continue to, you know, when it comes to you know, being successful in your internal vibrations, which means turning within and really doing your internal work, whether that's you meditating, whether that's you working with your ancestors, whatever it may be, just remember to always vibrate high to remove stagnant energy, because that will change, that will put you in a place that it'll mess you up pretty much, okay? You walk in your divine light, your ancestors is here all over your spread, okay? The ancestors is like, be very careful when it comes to love, because it can get a little tricky, especially when it has something to do with you know, male and female action is what I'm seeing here. So be very careful, okay? And just be careful in reference of also, you know, like I said, work out of integrity around your home, around your living conditions and things like that when it comes to what you're inspired. Because I'm seeing you very inspired to change things around your house or around your home, around what you make, around your job, around your money, you know, and around some relationships. And the ancestors said, continue to do that. But remember, the ancestors got you. You got to put out, the ancestors got you. You keep putting out good energy. Ancestors got you all the way, because I'm seeing, you know, if you fall into the lust, there will be some restrictions. There will be some things that you'll feel bound down. That'll be that stagnant energy that'll still sit there. And especially in reference of your earthly possessions. Okay. So be very careful with that, because things are changing for you. All right. But what I see here, it looks good. Ancestors say, you know, it is a struggle for my Scorpios to stay divine. But the ancestors said, if you stay divine, things will change around for you in due time, especially with your health and your wealth, okay? Ancestors want you to know this. And it's time for you to actually, some of you may have had some like heart issues, clotting issues, blood clotting issues, pretty much like you may have endured that, even suicidal thoughts and things, and even molestations and sexual abuse. I don't know why this is all coming up, because the ancestors showed it in reference of what you've endured. But the ancestors bringing that out now for you Scorpios, to tell you whatever verbal, physical, mental abuse or sexual abuse that you've went through in your life, whether it was with love or family or whatever, and that's probably why you're having so many issues around relationships and so forth in your adulthood. Use that weakness as your strength, Scorpio, because you're going to be successful. The ancestors is going to shine light on you and illuminate you like a star that you are, because of the things that you've endured and how strong you are. But you got to know your power. You're a warrior. Okay? So the ancestors wanted you to know that. So there's a lot that you can do here, especially just continue to stay focused, Scorpio. Let me pull you guys an outcome card. I have been forgetting to pull the outcome cards on the energy read. So if you didn't get an outcome card on your energy reading, you watching another one of these, I'm sorry. What's Scorpio's outcome message? Scorpios, you had a lot here, especially around that citrine. So if you don't do nothing else, the energy right now is that the answers want Scorpios to use citrine. Okay, as a crystal. Outcome message for Scorpios, ancestors. Outcome for Scorpios, karmic path. Yeah. And on the bottom, safe travel. So some of you may be traveling and the ancestors want you to be safe, and also being safe in reference of deciding which path to take. But you got the karmic path, and this is showing Saturn, which is in your chart in reference of the things that could be changing that. showing restriction, but you have the way to get through it because you got the expansion on top of that Saturn. So it's like you either use it as a gift or a curse, right? And we don't look at things as curses. We look at everything as blessings because we take our weaknesses and make them into our strength and expand. You see? And even if it is something that is karmic, ancestors say you have the energy to shift it because this is all about a karmic path. That is your outcome message. And some of you have went through some karmic paths as a Scorpio. And the ancestors is saying, and it's the number 8, which is all about love. So you went through some karmic relationships and things like that. Ancestors said it don't define you of what you went through with these relationships. And remember, that was you could even be inspired to look for love again. So the ancestors is saying it's because you probably want a man in your life, you want new love in your life, you fiend for that masculine energy, because that's what that is. You fiend for that togetherness, the two, the union, right? And it comes out with that energy that I was talking to you about in reference of being inspired and letting you know that everything is all relative, right? But and that comes out in reference of relationships, marriages, right? So the answers is showing and love, but you got to self-elevate first. Be inspired to self-elevate, and you'll attract that. You see? So the answers want you to know. With this card, karmic lessons, learning experience, hard work, preservation, and structure. New and a valuable lesson is available to you at this time. This moment requires your due diligence. Yes, like I said, okay, this moment requires your due diligence. Pay attention to what is being presented to you, Scorpio. Have you been down this road before? See, that's what the answers is asking you, even about your money. You know what I'm saying? But about love as well, okay? Our souls have come to this earth school to learn valuable lessons as beings and for the planet. What are you being taught right now? This moment may require hard work, but it will have many long-lasting rewards. You are not being punished, okay, but are gaining tools and experience for living that will be with you for the rest of your life, okay? So this card is about building strong and legacy amongst you, okay? This is Saturn energy, like I said. Saturn is, one of the ones in reference of limitations and restrictions, right? So you don't want to be limited and you don't want to restrict yourself because of some type of situation that you're in a repeated cycle in reference of love and relationships. Sometimes you just got to let it go. Let it go, let it flow, let God and surrender. Move forward and allow that the ancestors and the Most High to assist you, and then you can expand. You see? So take heed in reference of the energy that is here for you, Scorpio. I hope that you were able to get something out of this, and definitely work with that citrine, and the other herbs and so forth that was told to you through the ancestors using me as a vessel. All right. Much love to you. I will see you guys soon. Peace, Scorpio.